Clarke comedy, are we well? I'm sorry, Clarke comedy, are we well? Yes, the name Ben. Any Bens in? Good. No, so just a bit of backstory why I don't know the name Ben. I'm actually half English, half Kiwi. Oxford defines that as better. Thank you. No, I was very lucky to be born here, but we moved to New Zealand when I was 6 years old. So I was born here, we moved to New Zealand when I was 6 years old. My parents consider it immigration, I consider it kidnapping, but we're just kind of going through the court cases at the minute to decide who's right. But yeah, so I'd be very fortunate. I'd come back and visit my cousin Ben, and I'd be chasing him around the room, and I'd be like, Bean! 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 And I kid you not, he stops dead in his tracks and is clapping home and goes, Thomas, I am not a waste receptacle. So guys, focus on the vowels. If you're going to learn anything from tonight, focus on the vowels. Other words I struggle with is the word egg. It's pronounced eek. And I do struggle with the word dick. Sorry, I'm a gay 29-year-old man. I do not struggle with dick. But yeah, so you're probably wondering what gay trauma has this beautiful man for us today. So I just want to let you know, it's such a treat. I completed Tinder in 4 swipes. It's so lovely. I have to make sure I do extensive background checks to make sure I'm not related to the person I'm going on a date on. Give me a cheer if you love a pride parade. Yes! London does a great pride parade. In New Zealand, it's a single file line. Everyone's yelling at Jason to get back in line, just like, Jason! Get back in line! It's not an effective protest if you're not in line! So, I had 2 options, wait for people to come out or move to the UK. And I'm here. Hello. You're probably wondering, what other gay trauma does this beautiful man have for us today? I went to an all-boys Catholic high school. Yeah, we know that trauma well. It really should have been my idea of heaven because boys in uniform, but the uniform was so I felt like one of those Skittles they release at Pride season, white and boring on the outside, just sweet and fabulous on the inside. Fun fact, my nickname at high school was Skittles because I was known for tasting the rainbow, if you know what I mean. I'm just kidding, it's because I was round and 99% sugar. I went to high school, but I felt like such a poser because you're wondering, how do you have that tough period of time in your life? So I did what most gay youth did, and I went goth. So I did feel like a poser because all my friends got into really goth music, like Bullet for My Valentine and Slipknot and all those other idea of edgy music is the Ashley Tisdale version of Kiss the Girl. And I also really, as the theatre I really wanted to look the part as well, but I'm not considering myself fat. But I would consider myself retailly challenged, and I had to go to the New Zealand equivalent of Marks and Spencer's and get black t-shirts with either cassette tapes or wolves on them. Now this table right at the back looks so confused. A cassette tape is this plastic rectangle that contains the complete works of Kylie Minogue before Padam Padam. And if anything went wrong with it, we had to fix it with a thing called a pencil. Can someone explain what a pencil is, please? No, I'm going to leave you with this last thing. Does anyone here have LGBT siblings? Yeah. Okay, great. Love you guys. My parents got super lucky. They got 3 for 3. So they got the G. Oh my God, I wonder who that could be. They got the L, my beautiful sister repping for the lesbians, and my brother repping for the Bs. Turns out they're just playing some sick game of bingo waiting for the T to drop. Yeah, my parents were so amazing growing up, but it turns out they just want to go to Marjorie's house and be like, LGBT, completed it, mate! Anyway, guys, you've been amazing. Thank you so much.